Kwa hivyo mambo yenu iko sawa, mbele iko sawa. So Mr. Chancellor, I want to commend you and the University Council and Professor Wainaina. Last year, early this year, before the new administration came in, the lords of impunity, state capture, conflict of interest, and land grabbers intimidated the council and the vice chancellor to allow the grabbing of Kenyatta University land. These great men and women said no. They were harassed, intimidated, demeaned, humiliated, but they stood up. Can you give a clap to the University Council and Professor Wainaina? I want to tell you, the great people, had things gone wrong and Dr. William Ruto was not elected as president, your land had already been grabbed after Professor Wainaina and the council were removed. We have hence instructed the Ministry of Lands to cancel those allocations and reinstate the lands to Kenyatta University. And President William Ruto made a promise during the campaign that if elected president, one of the things he'll do is to reinstate the University Council and Professor Wainaina as Vice Chancellor. Has it happened or it has not happened? Sinikusema na kutenda. And I want to say and I want to challenge all those given the responsibility to run our institutions. Please be firm. Never be intimidated to do the wrong things. Professor Wainaina refused impunity. He refused to cooperate in allowing people in the previous administration to grab land for this university. He paid the ultimate price. He was humiliated in public. He was demeaned and he was dismissed as Vice Chancellor. He walked with his head tall but stood firm. That is a way. Never again in this country, in our government, will any officer of government from president going downward will ever again humiliate a professor before his children and his students and his lecturers. It is wrong. It's unacceptable. And I want to appeal to the political leadership in this country. When God gives you power, don't demean other people. Don't make other people feel small. All human beings deserve respect. Professor Wainaina maybe have a small person compared to those big people, but he has a wife who thinks he's a hero. He has children who thinks he's a hero. He has students who think he's a hero. When you demean him in public, that is unacceptable. Professor Wainaina and the Senate, on behalf of the government of the Republic of Kenya and the political leadership, we want to apologize to you and your family and the Kenyatta University fraternity for the humiliation that you are accorded for standing firm to refuse the land of Kenyatta University to be grabbed. We have agreed that the land revert to Kenyatta University, save for 38 acres, that will be procedurally and in accordance with the law, be given to the squatters of Kamai. The rest of the land remains for Kenyatta University and must be preserved as such for the university and for posterity. Finally, we are aware of the little friction and discomfort between the university management and the referral hospital. We have called a meeting in January to sort it out. We'll call the university management, the referral hospital management, the Cabinet Secretary for Health, and the Cabinet Secretary for Education to sort out that matter amicably for the benefit not just of the university, but for the people of Kenya, so that we have a seamless institution that is operating in the manner that it was envisaged when it was set up. So I request you to give us some bit of time. When we come in the new year, we shall be able to sort out that matter. Again, This university is respected. Most of us, we went through the hands of teachers who got their degrees in these great institutions. And therefore, we are indebted to this institution. I ask you to continue bringing up graduates at all levels, masters, PhD, for the benefit of this country. And as I have said, the report on the Presidential Working Party on education reforms will be out next year, so that we set out what we need to do about our universities, about the CBC, and other requirements of areas where we have a bit of challenge, so that we can streamline our education sector. I really want to salute the new Minister for Education, the Honorable Ezekiel Machogu, for pragmatic leadership that he has exhibited since he was given the opportunity to lead this great sector. And Waziri, you have our support, and we want to encourage you to proceed with the good work you are doing. I want to commend the University Council, the Senate, and everybody who have done one thing or another to come up with these great men and women before us. And as they move to the world to look for greener pastures, to find out how they'll fit in the world out there, we wish them well. President and all of us who work under him are clear that our focus is about job creation. And that is why we have created a good atmosphere for investors to come to this country so that they can create jobs for our young population. I want to encourage you. I also want to encourage you to move into business. We have the Hustlers Fund that you can borrow and help you to set up small businesses and grow them from small into something big. And let me tell you, that fund is a good fund. It may look small, but that is the way you start. A long journey starts with a single step. You borrow 1,000, you borrow 2,000, you multiply that money to 10,000. That 10,000 you multiply to 100,000. 100,000 will be 1,000,000 shillings. Progressively, one day, you will be a billionaire. So we want to encourage you to get into enterprise. Finally, I also want to say that this institution has produced good leaders. I want to encourage you graduates. Don't just sit there. Nobody will give you a position. You must go out and look for it. Msikae tu kwa nyumba mngojea ati kuna mtu atakuletea cheo nyumbani. Mwende mtafute. Si mimi ninang'ang'ana na hii ya deputy president? Si niling'ang'ana? Si nilikuwa kwa kona mbaya sana? Ni kung'ang'ana, maisha ni kung'ang'ana. Lazima hata nyinyi, young men and women, we want leaders in this country. And don't leave this leadership just to us. This university has produced young leaders here. The Honorable Ndedi Nyoro, at 37, he is the chairman of the Budget and Appropriation Committee of Parliament. He came from this university. The Honorable Muchangi Karemba, the only Mukurino in the world to be a member of Parliament. Alitoka hapa, he is the chairman of Labor and Social Protection Committee. Pigie makofi. We have the Honorable Kimani Kuria, the MP for Molo. He is the chairman of the Finance Committee in the National Assembly. We have the Honorable Patrick Munene, the MP for Chuka, Igabangambo. He is the vice chairman of the Health Committee in Parliament. We have the Honorable John Kagushia, the MP for Mukurweini. We have Governor of Homa Bay, the Honorable Gladys Wanga, alikuwa mtoto wenu hapa. We have Senator Isaac Mwaura, Mzungu wa Ruiru, he was here. We have the Cabinet Secretary for ICT, Eliud Owalo, he was from here. We have Professor Kisiangani, who has been your lecturer. We have appointed them PS for Information and Broadcasting. Kwa hivyo, nyinyi watu ya KU muko mbele kama mfuko ya shati. And we want to encourage you that this institution has produced good leaders. We want to ask you to get interested in leadership, in management. Don't just sit there to be led, you can also lead. Ningetakia nyinyi mema na Christmas njema. Mngetaka nikipata rais nimsalimie? Nimsalimie hustler number 1. Na nimwambie mwaka ujao akipata nafasi ya kuja, si ndio? So I want to say thank you very much. May God bless you. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Asanteni.